Yo, what is going on, guys? So here, and before this video comes to a start, I just want to say that I'm doing a Q&A soon. So I would love it if you guys would drop questions down in the comment section below. If you have any questions for me, just please leave them down, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Yo, what is going on, guys? Sue here. Welcome back to another Pixel car review video. And today we're going to be looking at the new update that just came out around August 1st. So today we're going to be looking at the Audi R8, which I believe it's the 2017 or the latest model. I don't know. I don't keep up with this. You got the Mercedes AMG GTS, the Aston Martin Vantage or Vantage, the Supra A90, which was a long coming car that I kind of expected for this update, and the Ford GT, which is I believe the 2006 model. Don't mind here the Supra A80, which is the top secret kit that I'm going to be featuring in a new video soon. And here we get started. So first we're going to start with the Audi R8, which gives it the Pandem has a, what's that one Audi car? I forgot what it was, but it gives it that front bumper. Pandem, Rocket Bunny, Fort Velside. It gives it that 2006 Audi, the R8 look for the 2006 model. If you do a full Velside kit on it, as you can see right here. Now, for me, I would have done a BN Sports kit for the front. And for basically Pandem and Rocket Bunny, it's just usual same thing. Obviously you can tell that right here the Pandem kit has been improvised and it's kind of a little messed up within renders. The Rocket Bunny kit, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. Already check the Velside. And for tuner kit, it's basically just over fenders for the R8, and that goes for the same thing too with the BN Sports. I would have just gone for the Rocket Bunny one. And maybe the Rocket Bunny rear, which gives it those cool looking tail lights. Or the tuner rear, which gives it that little duck spoiler right there. Give it a cleaner look. Or BN Sports. Now, for customization wise, I would probably recommend to the devs for this game, for the mounted wings and the camper, I would like it to be, set back so it could be mounted or within the rear with the mounted wing. Well, those who play Forza would know and understand what I'm talking about. For upgrade wise, we're just gonna max this out, see how far we can get to lightest to best performance equipment. Already in X class. Now I don't have any. I'm gonna use a regular store color for this because I don't think I have any liveries specifically for this car. At least I don't think I do. That are well, I guess this one could go with it. The one that I made previous in the video, you guys want to check it out, it'll be linked in the comment description if you want to see the time lapse I made with this livery. So I guess this 02 Audi R8 can fit together. Now let's look at the GTS, and I believe there is a GT3 or apparently a GTR type of kit. Basically the Velside kit gives it the GT3 type of looking. kit. Now, for this GTS specifically, it has a sleek and skinny, well, I wouldn't say skinny, but it has like a sleek and a little bit of a hatch look. Now for this, I probably would have gone for a stanced looking type of car. Well, this can't go with it because I already put it there. Well, we'll just go with the pre-made paint. We could go for a black edition. Now usually for wings, I'm not much of a wing person when it comes to playing a Pixel Car Racer unless I'm doing custom kits. Usually I like to go for a cleaner look. I see the wings look a bit odd, they look, you know, smaller than the car. You know, I'll probably go for a duck lip or a stock wing for this. Or straight wing. Straight wing looks actually nice, not gonna lie. I know, straight wing's just a painted version of the stock wing. Let's just go for stock then. Yeah. Now time to max this out. X-Class already. It's pretty good. I forgot to tune the Audi. Now for the Aston Martin, as you can see in the front, it looks very similar to the MX-5 Miata. It's I believe the Roadster, yeah, the Roadster. It's pretty odd, but I kind of like it, not gonna lie. I suppose we can make custom kit canards right here for the front bumper. As you can see, I'm probably not the only one who sees it, but for some kits of some of the new updated cars, or the new cars that are added to the game, you can see that some of them have been improvised by using the same kit as other cars. Like as you can see, the side skirt canard with the Vantage looks very similar to the NC1 NSX. Now it would have been cool if we did a little wire hanger right here for this wing. It would have given a much more stanced look if this were to be a stance car for sure. Now for me, I'm not those type of guys who are into these type of cars. So I wouldn't know what color would match most likely. Probably silent gray would give it a good look. probably go for this. For stock engine, that runs pretty good. Probably put an F1X in it, you know. Less weight, probably more, not really much, you know, more power, but give it a good speed. And I usually tune this to about, first gear to about 2.55 when it comes to X1018 rating. Now for the A90, I believe that the Pandem kit on here is different and it is not the same thing as the HKS built one. But for Rocket Bunny, I believe it's the kit that Wowski made on his video that was featured in it. You see the rear louvers and then the wire to support the rear diffuser right here. Now for me, as a custom kit maker and a livery maker, since this is like a very new update, so of course I haven't made anything for the new cars yet for custom kits and liveries. I do have plans for the A90 Supra though. I have two plans actually. I actually have a plan to remake the whole body kit actually for the Panda kit, because it is not the actual Panda body kit. But I do plan to remake it someday in the future, and I will feature it in a new video soon. And you know, for the Panda kit, I actually have like 3 things I would want to do to it. You know, I might attach the car, make a Panda kit, and for the Drag Pro front, you can see right here where I usually make exposed engines for the livery editor. So that's one thing I am going to step up to make. Now I believe the tuner's side, no, I would have just said it was it could be a Ridox kit. I don't know for sure if it is a Ridox kit, but I did also hear that there is there's a top secret kit, V12 for the A90. So that's a kit that I also kind of plan to make soon in the future, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeah, Veilside kit. Oh yeah, this is one thing I need to mention. If you didn't notice about the improvised Veilside kit, you can see that the front bumper for this for the Veilside A90, it looks very similar to the RX8 version, which is pretty interesting if I do say so myself. Now for me, I would just go for a full-on Rocket Bunny kit, and I like for this in this update, I think they only did this to the A90, but for the mounted FG500 wing, they basically, you can see right here that it's like hole mounted to the rear bumper, and I think that was the only car they did it on. I don't know for sure, but that's all I know for now. And you know, and I did have a livery made for this. Okay, I did have one. Oh, there's this one basically. Yeah, this is the livery I plan to put on this for show, and basically I didn't do a time lapse on this apparently because I didn't have the, well, of course I didn't really have the time to really, you know, edit and all that, but at least you guys got the Lukua from the Dragon Maid anime, the Atasha. Now to max this out, of course I do not have a 2JZ engine for you Supra fanboy lovers out there. Of course I basically VR38 swapped this, which is from a GTR. I kind of like this update. You know, I would probably give it a good 8 out of 10 due to the lack of how it was rushed a bit, but I gotta say this was worth the wait because how detailed and shaped these cars were. And one thing is that they should probably reshape a few cars, like the S2000 for example. It's a bit, I don't know, for me it's a bit too not so compacted, but for me the S2K is a bit how do I explain it? It is like a bit too long or something like that. But I would also like for a hardtop S2000 also, because if you were to have, like, if you're gonna have a soft top or a convertible type of S2000, then you should just take off the roof and just make it, you know, yeah, convertible. Now onto the Ford GT. Oh shoot. Now for the Ford GT, I believe that people have been saying that the Velside kit gives it the 2017 Ford GT. Well, technically I guess it's a conversion kit, but you know, you can see at the rear it's a bit too long, so if I would recommend to use the tuner kit, so it would be not too long and a little more compacted. And for tuner kit on the front, it looks alright. It gives it a different vibe for the GT. For me, I wouldn't really want to use the 2017 Velside kit for it. That's weird. Well, I would. Wow, that actually looks nice. I'd probably go for a full Pandem kit. I'm not a big fan of Pandem in Pixel Car Racer because it's not as accurate to the real life counterpart, and it always gets me. But I would go for a BN Sports front and just full Pandem on the side and the rear. Yeah, I'll just keep the looks like this. I don't think I have any wraps for it, but I'll give it a glossy white color just for kicks. Now for cars, you don't necessarily need to always see the exhaust, which is kind of weird and dumb, and I see people use side exhaust or really long exhaust just so you can see it, and I don't know, I don't really find it necessary to really show the exhaust all the time, you know? Dang, I have horrible taste right now. Jeez, I don't know, I'm not used to this, you know. I'm not a, you know, American muscle car. Well, I don't really think the Ford GT counts as a muscle car, but you know, I'm not the type of guy, so if you want to hate on me or, you know, say stuff, I'm okay with that. These cars have pretty good performance. This is just a VR38 sounding A90. No, not necessary to show the car's drive. But yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna end the video right here. Thank you guys for watching. You know, hopefully you guys liked the video. You know, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. If you have any suggestions for live reads and body kits, comment them down. You know, put them down in the comment description. Put them in the comment section below if you have any suggestions for body kits or live reads. Okay, hope you guys like this new update. You guys should, if you guys don't play the game, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, hit that notification button. Hopefully you guys will get this update for those who don't play. And for those who haven't got the update yet, you guys should update your game in Pixel Car Racer. Get these cars, try them out. It's pretty nice. I love this update. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Sue, and I'm signing out. Peace.